honestly fun.
Snowboard Kids 2!
Hello, one and all. It is your frosty friend Freezair here, ready to bring you some holiday cheer straight out of wherever it is I live. Yes, welcome to my very next side project thing that I'm doing. Like, it's not really a side project if you're watching the channel, because, whatever. Point is, it's December. I feel awesome. I love the Christmas season, and because of that, I wanted to do a super special Christmas project that... Oh, we're going into the demo mode. Super special Christmas project to make me feel so happy, and I wanted to do a game that just makes me think of Christmas. And when I think of Christmas, I think snow, even though most of my life I've lived in Arizona where it doesn't actually snow that much. And I think of Snowboard Kids 2. It really is like Christmas in Arizona because about the majority of these tracks don't actually have snow in them. But I absolutely love this game, and I know I'm going to have a blast recording it. But Freezair, you say? If it's Snowboard Kids 2, what happened to Snowboard Kids 1? The answer is, well, it was a thing, and I do like it. It's just, that game was not my childhood. This game was my childhood, and I should probably stop talking over the starting screen. You're watching all the Snowboard Kids dance. Let's actually start playing the game, shall we? Start! Story mode. Battle mode, by the way, is just, multiplayer. If you're using a rumble pack, please insert the controller. Please do not remove the rumble pack during gameplay. Yes, thank you. Now we get to choose our character! We have 6 characters here available at the start, and indeed, in story mode we only have these 6 characters, but in multiplayer mode you can eventually unlock new characters. We have Slash here, who is basically your Mario-type character. We're not gonna be him. We have Jam, who's the Luigi to his Mario. We have Tommy, or Tom Tom, who is your big speedy type. We have Nancy, who is a slow, tricky type, kind of like your Yoshi or your Peach, depending on which version of Mario Kart you're playing. We have Linda, who laughs really strangely and is another fast, speedy type. But the character we are going to be is Wendy. She was the character introduced brand new in this game. This is the only one of the Snowboard Kids games she's been in, and there are actually 4 Snowboard Kids games. Actually, I think maybe 5 in Japan. Well, there's only been 3 in the US, 4, maybe 5 in Japan. Point is, we're Wendy. And, as you can see, there's a minor emulation glitch here in this game. But, normally when you're playing this game regularly, you don't see the whole track like this, but I'm just gonna go straight to Sunny Mountain and open this game up. Right here we have our board selection screen. We have a bunch of boards we can select from. We have a balance board, which is basically more balanced than the other boards. It does everything fairly well. We have a trick board, which turns a bit better and is better for tricks. There are tricks in this game, of course, it's a snowboarding game. And we have the speed board, which is faster. I usually just use the balance board. Since Wendy is already a trick character, the trickiest character, in fact, that you can play in story mode, I usually don't need the trick board. Sometimes the speed board is nice, but for the most part, I just go balance board because I'm one of those people who likes being able to turn. Let's go, shall we? And my hair keeps falling into my face. And oh look, there's a little cutscene that kind of explains what our story here is. Enter Damien. What's he gonna do? Well, a portal to hell just opened up in the middle of this, serene, snowy town. Ain't that fun? And here's Damien, our bad guy. Even though he's dancing on the title screen with everybody else. And oh look! It's our friend Wendy. She's showing off a cool rocket thing. But Damien's gonna mess it up with his bomb. Mwahaha! Unfortunately, he throws like a preschooler. And it is thankfully a completely non-lethal bomb that's just full of ducks. And Wendy invites everyone to a race. See, this is why we're Wendy. She is clearly the best character. Actually, being a brand new character to this game, there's actually a story about her, and that she's the new kid in town. That's a bit strange. Another emulation glitch. Normally, this game emulates just about perfectly. Let's see, can I get a quick start by pressing B at the right time? No, I fouled up the quick start. Yeah, if you think Mario Kart is a cheaty McCheaty face game, then baby, you ain't seen into nothing yet. This game you is never ever gonna forget, because baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. So yes, while attempting to play the first track of the game, I will also attempt to explain the rules. You don't have to press any buttons to accelerate. In fact, if you hold down the A button, that readies you up for your jump, and when you let go of it, you do a little jump. You can also jump in different directions by holding down the directional buttons, or, well, not buttons, because you'd normally be using a joystick. You'd hold down the analog stick in the direction you want it to go, and you can do multiple tricks off one jump, but that's not a good idea unless you have a ramp to go off of. You have two types of shots: red shots, which are projectiles, blue shots, which do things like that pan that just fell on my head, and the ghost that's following me around, which always follows the player in first place and makes them slow down. I have bombs, which explode on contact. You press Z to launch a projectile, and B to launch your regular attacks. Ooh, I got a mousey! The mousey steals money from everyone. Too close to use bombs, though. If you use a bomb and you're next to it when it goes off, you will be caught in the blast. Doing tricks gives you money. You need money to purchase items from these shops, as they are. That's invisibility. It makes you invincible. And oh, seriously? I love Wendy, but she's a little bit slow, and if you get slowed down in this area, it's basically horrible. Like I said, this game cheats bad. It is actually really hard. If the fact that it's by Atlas didn't clue you into that. Atlas is notorious for their hard games, but I love it so, partially because of the music. You can't hear it because I'm chattering over it and trying to explain every single facet of this game, but it's actually really excellent. It's like pseudo chiptune. That's sort of the best way to describe it. Oh yay, a fan. Fan makes you go fast. Okay, let's see. Can I peg him with a bomb? Yes! You always get 3 of each of the different shots. So when you pass over a red box, you pick up 3. I get tornadoes. Tornadoes aren't that great. They're a bouncing shot, which means if they hit walls, they bounce off, and if they smack into somebody, they will make that somebody lose their item. They're really not... I mean, they're okay, but the fact that they bounce around means that if you don't hit somebody, they may just bounce off into the walls and hit you instead. Snowman shots. Snowman basically disables your controls for a while, so you ride into a wall. That's the shot you will most often get if you're in first place, because they're not that debilitating. And hey look, I'm invisible again. Whee! Getting invisible is really great. I love it when it happens, especially in first place. Yes, unlike in Mario Kart, you actually tend to get invisibility a lot when you're in first place, and I flubbed my trick. Oh, should I be mean? Oh yes, I'm going to be very mean after what happened. I'm going to drop that rock, which trips people in the lift. See, because you accelerate basically by going downhill, if you get tripped up in an area where there's not, gravity to take hold of you, you will be going very slow and you'll have to bunny hop your way to the lift. Yeah, as I was trying to explain when we first got to the lift, this isn't like Mario Kart where all the tracks are looped, they're all downhill and you have to get to the lift at the end to ride back up to the top to start your next lap. And screwing people over on lifts is, I screwed up my trick again. See, one of the things I like about this game is that it's easy to emulate since it's a racing game. The lack of analog doesn't help you so much, and ooh, that was well timed. Let's see, I get some new ice shots. Ice shots freeze people. You have to be careful if you use them right in front of somebody, because if you trip over their frozen form, it will be bad, and I'm getting a lot of these rocks because I'm in first place. Yeah, as you might have gathered from me sort of explaining it, the rock is basically the analog to the banana peel. So maybe what the rock is cooking is bananas Foster. I'm so not funny. Oh god, I gotta stop it with that joke. That joke is not on fire. I'm sorry if this is so expository, but I'm really trying to explain the game for people who haven't played it. It was kinda popular back in the Nintendo 64 days, but not as much as other things. Alrighty. Drop another rock just in case anyone tries to trip me up, and yay, we won! I may have probably made that look easy, but trust me, these courses will get harder. Ooh, lots of prize money. I feel kind of bad for talking over this course though, because it really does have some of my favorite music in the game. Also, love how they wrote goal in reverse on the backside of that sign. Damien has been defeated and lying there for a very long time by the looks of it. We're all playing with rockets now! There is actually storyline significance to those rockets. Those rockets were not in the first game. It was only the fans in the first game. To speed you up. And oh look, it's a dog. He's going to explain things to us.
Hi, welcome to the Snow Town. There are various stores in this town. Go near one and press the A button to enter. I will take you around the town.
This
This is the paint shop. Change the design of your board. Save money and please come to the store. This is Wendy's internet. Check for info through the computer. You'll find it useful.
That will always be Wendy's internet, even if you're not playing as Wendy, because she's the smart person.
This is the Snow Times office. You can work part-time here.
That's actually a mini game, which we'll have to beat at some point.
Use this telephone to save and quit the game.
Look at his tongue just hanging out there. Why do you need to pant? This place is cold.
There's also the school. You could meet Slash and his friends here. Press A button by the club to play Speed Crash. Can you get to school by 8:30? This is the board shop. Various boards are available here. Please come by anytime.
I really hope you can't hear me brushing my hair out of my face continuously.
This is the Penguin House. This is where the trick game is. You can enter the courses from the edge of town. That's the end of the tour. Good luck in clearing all the courses. Bye-bye.
Tom Tom! How was you, Tom Tom? So yes, we can actually do a little bit of walking around here, which is cool. I like it when racing games have adventure modes. There were kind of a lot of those in the Nintendo 64 days. Well, okay, to this and Diddy Kong Racing. Maybe there was another one. But I must say, the Nintendo 64 actually had a lot of really awesome, like, cartoon racing games. Hi again, Tom Tom! I love Tommy, he's pretty adorable. But anyway, yes. I'm probably only going to get to one course here because I'm going to show you into these buildings myself. Mr. Dog just kind of explored things. So yes, this is the paint shop where we can, in fact, paint our boards. We choose which type of board, and then we choose which level, and we actually have a number of paint options available to us. There are 2 sides to every one. Let's see, here are your basic ones. We got a nice penguin one here. We got a cute paw print design, which has a rabbit on the reverse side. Yes, it does. This kind of bamboo ninja thing, geisha, racing flames, butterflies, kind of a zappy thing, roses, a hamburger, which I think is like Tommy's default board design, and my personal favorite, which we're probably going to plaster over all of our boards, the rainbow design. However, it's the most expensive design currently available, so we'll save customization for later. But I will probably eventually paint all my boards rainbow. We're gonna save this for last. Snowboard Times is a mini game where you have to basically, you have a limited number of shots and you have to shoot all of your newspapers into the mailboxes across the course. We will do that eventually. Despite all the trouble he's caused us, he just kind of goes, hey, like nothing's wrong. School is where you can go if you want to change your character in adventure mode. I haven't decided how I'm going to be handling all the characters because I do, on one hand, I want to show them all off. On the other hand, I am better with Wendy by a large margin, and in this game, skill counts for a lot, and I just like her the best, so I don't know if we'll be sticking with her or if we'll be changing things up. If anybody is watching this and wants to, well, actually, I don't want to say vote on this because I'm not actually recording this in December, I'm recording this in October before Halloween, in fact. Because I really want it done, and because since I have a new job, I don't know when I'm going to have time to record anymore. Whatever. So I kind of have to figure things out on my own. Board shop! You're not that bored. You could buy new boards, like upgraded versions of your basic boards. I will probably go for all the balance boards first. And later in the game, in a mode which I don't know if I will be doing on camera, you can actually get a whole bunch of special boards with unique effects, beyond just these regular upgraded boards. Oh hi, Mr. Penguin, going through here on a rocket that I built. Yes, as I was trying to explain, the significance of the rocket is that... and now without a rocket. The rockets! I will explain them, is that Wendy here is like an inventing genius. What on earth are you doing, Mr. Penguin? Who invented the rockets? I gotta stop getting distracted. And, oh god, he's coming through again, stop it! She invented the rockets and everyone was so impressed with them And it's like she's an inventing genius, but she also loves to snowboard. This is the trick house, where you can play another minigame, and speed is yet another minigame. Wendy's Internet basically is a gigantic info center, which will tell you about different things in the game. Like, for example, it will tell you the length and difficulty of all the courses. It will explain things about the different boards, like their stats. It will actually explain some things about the different characters here, like Slash Kamei. It tells you their last name, his type is all around, and he is active and naughty. Nancy Neal is nice and reliable. Jam, not gonna attempt to pronounce that, is a conceited brat. Linda, I'm not sure if it's Maltini, or maybe a Maltini, a malt martini. Is that even possible? I don't know. I don't drink much. She's a snobbish brat. Tommy Parsi is an easygoing glutton who we like to call Tom Tom. And Wendy Lane, our beloved favorite, loves inventing stuff, as you may have figured out. Exit. The music channel lets you listen to all the music in the game. You have to unlock some of it by playing the relevant courses, though. Maybe I should show off the Sunny Mountain music? Nah. I do like it when they give you the sound test right from the beginning. And then the rumor channel, which shows you various trips. Move stick rapidly for a fast recovery. Basically, what happens in every game, shake the control stick a whole bunch. Let's see. Maybe I should do one of these mini-games to close out this episode. It's kind of a weird introductory episode where I'm just sort of explaining everything. You know what? Actually, let's leave things off with I've explained a bunch of things. So let's save and exit. Save data! I will save in this slot. The one beneath it was just my practice file, making sure everything emulates properly. Haven't done much as you can see. And we shall quit the game and leave off this episode here. Goodbye! Well, that was the first episode of Snowboard Kids 2, as they said. I hope you will join me all Winter-Sember Christmas long, for this delightful game. I really love it. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with it, and I hope to have you all join me, especially because it's Christmas, except it's Halloween right now. But whatever. Bye, guys.